that game last night with a lot of interest, getting ready for this, and in my duty here as a cadet. I'll get to that later. Colin Trappis, kid can skate, likes to push the play. His defensive partner will be James Wooster. In goal tonight for the Panthers, and these are two teams that have rotated their goaltenders all year. Both teams working with a pair for the Panthers and a trio for the Cadets, just rotating through. And tonight, Seth Taylor gets the nod. Ingram got the nod last night. For the Cadets, Chinappi on the other side. Luciano Chinappi, the senior. Chris Sidoti, the senior, got the start last night in the Cadets win. We will get the Hilton starters going here, but we are underway. The dynamic defenseman, Braden O'Neill, passes across ice, finds Vela, who pushes it out of the zone. Chip through center. Here's Springer, had it on his stick, but now it comes in across the Panther blue line, out through center ice. Chipped away by Evan Fish. Now coming in. Here's Goodnow. Goodnow tried the center one for Kubiati. Couldn't quite find it. Kubiati trying to push around behind. He's battling Springer down behind the net. Springer comes loose. Finds it over to Coors. Coors tries to play it off the board. Out across the blue line. Aiden Vela of the Hilton Vela brothers plays it along. Fired in at Luciano Chinappi. He catches it, drops it, leaves it for O'Neill. O'Neill behind his net for Vela. Vela giving chase. Puck kind of squared away from him. Evan Fish can't play it right in front of his bench. Now retreating, regrouping. Dom Goodnow. Here's O'Neill through center ice. Pass doesn't connect. It's picked up on the other side by Wooster, who fires it in. O'Neill skating behind his net. He's a very skilled defensive player here, folks. Watch out when you get some speed. He's got some now. Leaves one. Wrist shot. Taylor with the save. Peyton Vela had a good look at one on a play that began with Braden O'Neill's skill through center ice. Here's another look at it. O'Neill drops it, leaves it for Vela. Great look at it. Wrist shot right into the belly of Taylor. Seth Taylor covers up. Face off here to Taylor's left. Won by the Cadets. Chipped back in by Trace Letcher. Fight along the boards by the Panthers. Battle down below. Kraus keeps it in. Now skating is Smith for the Cadets in front of the net right there. Smith now in his backhand hits the side of the net. Isaac Punt battling on the other side with Steven Kraus. Cadets in front. Backhand shot stopped by Taylor. Another shot goes wide. Smith had a look at it. Tanner Smith fires it around along the boards. Finds Peyton Vela once again. Now we have a whistle. The net is off, it appears. Or the puck caught the netting. I'm not quite sure. In either event, we will have a face-off here. Seth Taylor peppered early. A couple early chances for the Cadets. Taylor coming up strong. Dom Goodnow, the Hilton senior center. He will take the draw. Fired behind the net by Isaac Punt. Kept in by the Cadets, Josh Anstead, the freshman. Now battling. Puck squirts into the corner, giving chase is Hilton's Borelli. Puck tips up and catches one of these big old metal I-beams. That happens from time to time over here on the east sheet here at Lakeshore. We will have a face-off here. A couple minutes in, couple shots from the Cadets, no score. So the way this tournament worked this weekend, this is not your straight-up bracket format. We've got a very creative point format. The Cadets, to win the tournament and pass Aquinas, who right now sits in the lead, would have to win each period and win this game by 9 goals to make up for the goal differential. Aquinas won 5 of the 6 periods they played and right now have a goal differential of 8. 8 more than the Cadets, I should say. So we'll watch for that as this game goes on, but we're just looking for a good hockey game here. And let's not count out these Panthers. No points right now, but we got a full game to play. Behind the net, Jackson Flagg puts one in front. Chips away, Evan Fish can't quite make it. He'll fire it in as the Cadets make some changes. Behind the net, Goodnow. Goodnow, a relentless forechecker. He'll battle down underneath, and he'll get there, and he'll win a lot of those battles. Jake Trickler now bounces one out. This will come all the way down. Panthers will ice it, and we'll have another face-off at this end to my right, next to Taylor. That puck was fired out by James Wooster, the defenseman. Full weekend of hockey here at Lakeshore. Game 4 of our tournament. Draw is won by the Cadets. Tied up in the skates, but now chipped away by Mockley. Retreating is Aiden Vela. He'll get it ahead. Trent Letcher will chip it ahead. Giving chase. Here's Evan Fish trying to go to the net. Sent away by Taylor. Evan Fish trying to get control of it. Luke Manley activated for these 2 weekend games thanks to all of the Hilton scratches due to some non-COVID illness catching up with the team. Trent Letcher fires one through center ice. Evan Fish chips it ahead. Backhand by Isaac Punt does get out of there. Both teams regroup. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill through center ice, trying to put a move around a defenseman. He can't. Puck is tipped away, but it'll be sent right back again behind Chinappi for an icing. We'll have another face-off here at the Panther end of the rink. Want to thank everybody at home for staying warm, starting with us here just a few minutes in. No score. Tanner Smith on the draw for the Cadets. Springer springs one free. I may use that one again. Panthers through center ice. Stopped in front of the Hilton bench, and here come the Cadets back the other way. Tanner Smith off the left wing. Slapping the stick is Steven Kraus. Shot goes off of Taylor. Smith in the corner, battling with Jack McCormick for the Panthers. Kraus gets one out to the point. Shot from the point, bounces, goes behind Taylor. Beside and behind. Bump over here comes from Trace Letcher. Kept in at the point by Josh Anstedt. Panthers regroup, try to fire one through center. Pass misses everybody and will bounce all the way down. I think we're going to have another icing here. We are. Springer was giving chase. But the long outlet pass from, it appears to be James Worcester, did not find the mark. Talking again about Lucas Springer, the leading scorer for these Panthers. In his coach's word, he plays a 200-foot game. And I can certainly corroborate that watching him play yesterday. This is a kid who plays at both ends. He forechecks, he backchecks. He's one of the leaders of this team. Hilton's flag backhands one. He was out yesterday. This is one of the senior leaders of this team, one of the offensive leaders. Here's Goodnow in front. Shot goes wide. Flag back on the ice today. Wrist shot from the point. Doesn't quite get there. Behind the net is Flag. Flag in front. Misses the mark. Finds its way to Parker Lawton. Sent through center ice. Dunton sends it out. This will bounce all the way down. Chinappi will play it, no icing. Hilton's Aiden Vela sends one ahead. Pass bounces off of Ashton Kubiati. This will go back once again behind the Cadet net. Regrouping is O'Neill. Chips one along the board, trying to find Flag. Flag does chip one out to center ice. Panthers will have to clear. Jake Trickler backing up into his zone. He gets one ahead for Mockley. Mockley now. Flag comes around him with the puck, and here comes Jackson Flag. Flag around the right wing, looking for a wrist shot from the side, goes wide. 18 into 18 over there. That's Flag bumping with his opposite number, Isaac Punt. At the point, puck comes across the blue line. Hilton will have to regroup here. Good pressure at the point from Mockley, among other Panthers. Here's Punt once again behind his net. Fires one around, can't find Mockley. Squirts out though to center ice. Hilton will have to back up. Evan Fish, backhand, finds Ryan Fish. Family affair down here as Letcher comes through center ice. Trace Letcher. Panthers will once again ice the puck as Hilton was starting to build pressure up along that right wing. We've got two, and I'm saying we here. I'm going to be honest with everyone out there listening. I am a cadet. I teach and work there. This is a fun Panther team to watch. I promise to represent you well, but if I drop a we in there referring to the Cadets, I apologize to every Panther fan out there ahead of time. Evan Fish giving chase. Kept in, though, at the point by the Cadets. And a whistle as Manley put one down. I missed the signal. It may have been a hand pass as it got knocked down. And we're going to come all the way back down, possibly knocked out there with a high stick. Luke Manley will take the draw. Off to Chinappi's left. Tied up in the feet, now fight along the boards by Anstedt. Fish couldn't keep it in. Now the puck goes deep once again. Anstedt giving chase. Fires along the boards, trying to find Evan Fish. Evan Fish does get it out to center ice, chipped ahead by Ryan Fish. Now a backhand out of the Panther zone. Met at center ice by Trace Letcher. Letcher now giving chase. Fires one at the net. Save. Taylor goes off of his blocker and finds one of those I-beams. We will have a face-off here. 10:16 to play. No score. Zeros on the scoreboard, but the pressure at this point has been predominantly in the Cadet favor. A lot of this game being played to my and your right. Those of you watching at home. Anyone just listening, I promise you it is to the right. Battle along the boards, now chipped out, does find its way to center ice. Springer trying to find some room to get free. Battled through a couple of players, now the puck does bounce into the Hilton zone. Backhand along the boards by Peyton Vela. Giving chase is Aiden Vela. Vaden will send it around, can't find Pat Wiza. Now out to center ice. Chipped away, finds its way to Aiden Vela's stick. He will cross ice pass to Wiza. Wiza back across for Vela. Hilton's defense playing catch. Now Aaron's pass goes all the way down the ice behind Taylor. Taylor will leave it for his defenseman. Pass doesn't quite find Leo Kors, but now coming through center ice, here comes Springer. Springer, left-hand shot, fires a wrist shot at Chenappy, who will glove it and hang on. Mentioned his name a couple times. That is not the player you want to see coming in by himself, Lucas Springer. Leading this Panther team in goals. There's another look at it. Shot may have been going wide, but Chenappy coming off of his line there, gloves it, and we have a face-off. Springer 6-3 on the season. Goals, assists for 9 points, leading this team. Here's McFadden playing one ahead. Cadets clear one in. Giving chase is Michael Borelli. Far side from my position. Goodenow battling for it. Now out to center ice, Parker Lawton. Lawton loses the handle right near the Hilton blue line. 2 versus 2 as Trent Letcher comes through center ice. Back into the Hilton zone for Anstedt. Anstedt ahead for Borelli. Borelli chips one in. Now giving chase is Trent Letcher. Letcher into the corner. Forecheck battle down there with McFadden for the Panthers. Puck came all the way down, not kept in by Trace Letcher. Comes back out. But here's Trace Letcher coming back in. Here come the Cadets. Trace Letcher trying to get around punt. Couldn't quite do it. Out to the point. Does not find its mark. Pass comes all the way down to Chenappy. He'll come off of his crease. And zing one across for Trent Letcher. Here comes Letcher through center ice. Good nod to his left. Letcher across the blue line. Takes a check. Puck goes deep. Springer plays it behind his net. He'll zing one around. Kept in by the Cadets. Kicked and chipped in by Vela. Played ahead to the point. Shot from the point by the Cadets. Kicked away by Taylor. O'Neill didn't get a lot of it, but got it on net. Goodenow behind the net. Takes a check. Still on his stick. Looking to get it outside. Pushed it to the point, but it got chipped away. Nice play by Clark Mockley. Here's Hilton's O'Neill. Braden O'Neill coming through center. Nice move. Slings it around. It's going to find Flagg's stick. Flagg under the red line. Takes a check. Still trying to hang on. That long reach of Jackson Flagg works in those situations down there. Fish leaves it for him again. Flagg behind the net. Tries to find it in front. Gets all the way out to the point. O'Neill once again. Tries to bang one in, but here come the Panthers back the other way. Springer through center. Kicks one in. He's coming in with Kors. Kors and Springer battle down here with Flagg. Flagg tries to chip it away. Does get it out to center ice. Panthers will retreat. Cross ice pass a little too long. This will be another icing against the Panthers. Colin Trappist couldn't quite find anybody with that one. It'll trickle down. Once again, we'll have a face-off down here next to Taylor. Hilton's Tanner Smith will take the draw. Bouncing around. Finds its way to Vela's feet. Along the board, kept in at the point by Wiza. Now it comes to Wiza's skates across the blue line, but now coming through. Here comes Springer one-on-one. Tries to put a move on, but gets the puck tipped away. Now it's back at his feet. Now here's a shot. Chinappy got a piece of it. It goes up and hits the ceiling. Third time we've had that happen. Here's another look at it. Springer battles through a couple guys through center ice. One-on-one. Nice play by Trace Letcher. But then it comes in front. There's the shot. Chinappy watches it fly up and hit the ceiling. Draw bounces into the corner. Penalty coming here against the Panthers. This call is going to go to Leo Kors. We'll see what the official says. This is either going to be checking from behind or maybe a roughing call. We'll see what the call is. Faceoff's coming all the way down, and it is a 5-minute major. Here's another look at it. The Hilton player's head was down. It's a dangerous spot. This is a tough spot for a high school hockey player, I will admit that. But nonetheless, a 5-minute major will be assessed to Leo Kors. At the 6:37 mark, Hilton will have a long penalty here. Power play here, I should say. Out to the point, Aiden Vela. Vela trying to get one inside. Letcher fires it across, kept in by O'Neill. O'Neill at the point, wrists it toward the net, finds his guy. Good now, wraparound attempt, doesn't quite find the mark. Now it'll be sent out, but kept by O'Neill. Flag off the left wing. Puts a move, fires a wrist shot, tipped over the net. Smith backhands one around for Goodnow. Goodnow trying to get one out, bounces it right to a Panther player, but it's kept in. McCormick almost got it out. Now it does find its way across the blue line. Good play by Springer. Kors penalty, a 5-minute major for a check from behind. Goodnow behind the net. Patient taking his time out for flag. Flag cross ice finds Vela. Vela wrister toward the net, doesn't get there. Zinged out, kept in by O'Neill. Flag, wrists it toward the net, off the crossbar, off a Tanner Smith stick. Isaac Punt can't quite get rid of it. Here's Goodnow behind the net once again. Slap shot attempt does not get through from Vela. Kept in again by the Cadets. Kicked by Punt and then slung out of there. Here's O'Neill in front of his bench as the Cadets are making changes. O'Neill through center ice. This kid can skate. Stick handling, stick handling, stick handling. Coming down low, turning around. Keeps one in. Trying to slide through was Vela. Couldn't get to the net. Now it'll be fired down the ice by the Panthers to kill some time. Panthers have killed about 1:50 of this 5-minute power play. Hilton has been buzzing around the net, but only one solid shot rang off the crossbar. Statistically, not even a shot because it went off the crossbar. Kept in by Hilton's O'Neill. Digging is Evan Fish. Behind the net, backhands around. Kraus out to O'Neill. Now the puck comes loose. Dutton tries to get out, but he can't quite get there. Now a penalty to the Cadets. This will be a tripping call to Braden O'Neill. This will even up the lines here for 2 minutes. Here's another look at it. Backhand coming out, handled by O'Neill, but he goes to it and then trips his guy. So the 2-minute penalty to O'Neill will counter the 2:42, part of the 2:42 left on the penalty to Leo Kors. We'll skate 4-on-4 for a couple of minutes. A little more ice for these guys. Good now. Puck was trapped somewhere. Now loose and coming through center ice. Here come the Panthers. This is Trickler. Trickler tries to fire one. Hits it off the shin of Aiden Vela. Behind the net is Mauchley. Mauchley still behind the net. Tries to center one. Goes off a Hilton player. Now zinged out to the point, but kept in. Here's Isaac Punt. Punt sends one. The big glove of Luciano Chinappy will hang on. Here's another look at that play from the point. Punt fires one. Chinappy, big glove, quick hand. Face off here to Chinappi's right with 3:47 to play here in the first. No score from Lakeshore. Game 4 of the Copaway Christmas Classic. You hear the announcement from Mr. Miller overhead on O'Neill's penalty. Taylor leaves it behind his net for punt. Punt battling down there. Now a pass out in front by the Cadets. Almost found its way to Springer, but it bounced off of his stick. Slung in by Trace Letcher. Chased down there by Peyton Vela. Punt can't quite get the handle. He goes down. Vela behind the net. Bounced out towards center ice. Springer and Letcher battling. Springer goes down. Still the two of them in a battle along the boards. Out to the point, but it does cross. Colin Trappist will retreat and zing one in. Panthers will have to get themselves on side as the Cadets bring it through. Here comes Trace Letcher through center. Puck tipped away from him, though. Now fired in by Josh Anstedt. Hilton will make some changes. Kraus on the forecheck, backhands, but taken by the Panthers. Coming through center. Push off the puck was Trappist. Here comes Tanner Smith for the Cadets. Smith through center. He gets shoved by Jake Trickler, but Smith hangs on. Fires one across. Kraus sends one toward the net. Goes off his skate, didn't quite reach Taylor. Kept in. Now here comes Steven Kraus. Kraus, left-handed shot off the left wing. Taylor knocks it down. Through center ice. Mockley had it taken from him. Now here come the Cadets in. Tanner Smith turns around, sends it out to the point. Here's Kraus. Kraus, a wrist shot, goes wide. Kept in by the Cadets, Aiden Vela. Sent deep. Here's Goodnow behind the net. He's down there battling with Trappist. Goodnow on his skate, now on his stick. Keeps it in. Cadets, wrist shot to the net. Taylor, save. Trace Letcher with a nice low wrister. Taylor gets down and bounces that up into the screen in the ceiling. We will have another face-off. Here's another look at the wrist shot right there. Nice stop by Taylor. Seth Taylor having a really good first period. Coach Punt talked about his two goaltenders, Taylor and Ingram. The two of them have been kind of rotating the starts. He says he is fortunate to have a pair that he can trust. And these two kids, of course, they're competitors, but they are pals. They pick each other up. They push each other. He's very proud of this goaltending tandem. Today we get to see Seth Taylor. It's his turn in there, and so far he's playing real well. There's Tanner Smith for the Cadets. Takes a check, but slings it around. Steven Kraus, left-handed shot to the net, tipped away. Smith tries to give chase, but it is cleared out through center ice and all the way into the Cadet zone. Both penalties have cleared, and we're 5-on-5 again, folks. Oh, backhanded down. Tried to anyway, I should say. Was missed. Ended up in front of Chinappi. Cleared away. Giving chase, Peyton Vela. Minute left here in the first. Worcester bounds at Peyton Vela as he's loose. Keeps it behind the net for Goodnow. Goodnow. Backhand front net in front. Can't find Fish. Fish backhand to the net. Knocked away by Taylor. Peyton Vela to the net. Fish is there. Fish on his backhand, putting a move. Nice move to keep the puck in. From the left corner to the front of the net. Chance for Peyton Vela. The puck skips off of his stick into the netting. Good couple of chances down here in the last 20 seconds or so by the Cadets. Cadets have been buzzing in front of Taylor. They've had their chances. So far, nothing to show for it yet. Unofficial shot count way in favor of the Cadets at this point. Luke Manley takes the draw. He wins it back. Wins it way back. Weiza will send it ahead. Evan Fish trying to get around his opposite number, Worcester. Here's Evan Fish. Flying around behind the net. Trying to hang on. Kept at the point. Not kept at the point by Weiza. Comes out through center ice. Final 10 seconds of the first here. Chipped away by O'Neill. Slung in by Worcester. Chinappi will leave it there with 3 seconds. Weiza will play it around, but that's how our first period will end here. Fun hockey game to watch if you're a fan of both teams. Great goaltending down here from the Panthers. Cadets with a lot of offensive chances, but looking at the scoreboard, it is full of zeros as the Cadets and Panthers skate to a 0-0 tie after one. Folks, we're going to break here from Lakeshore. We will come back with the second period and some analysis of that first period. I am Bill Smith from Lakeshore. You are watching Varsity Ice Hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video. It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long. Wide open. Perazzi. He gets it. Perazzi. Foot raise. 10, 5. Make it. Touchdown. Punch. Power punch. Trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it! Touchdown! Touchdown East!
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Are you settling for a boring live stream? Can't see the players' uniforms? No audio? Camera not following the action? Consider a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Our announcers help tell the story of your game.
McCarthy. He's got. He's in. Touchdown, Farmingdale.
We feature multiple camera angles, guaranteed to capture all the action.
Touchdown, Oceanside.
Plus added features like graphics, instant replay,
Yeah, the shooters are going to shoot here at Bethpage. One of many threes on the day.
Interviews, and more. It's your time to shine. And with Varsity Media, now you can. Contact us today and book a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone 516-403-2050.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Give Victor the lead!
Headed by McCoy, and in, they score!
The Braves get it back. Quick shot! There's score for San Diego! Right up is Ferrazzi! He gets it! Touchdown, McQuaid! Punch! Power punch! Out of the shot and a goal! Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang! Brings Hannibal for C. They shoot it! Score!
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
on a wet and slushy and cold and gross afternoon outside. You're staring at a beautiful afternoon for ice hockey here at Lakeshore. Once again, I am Bill Smith here, calling the action here for the Varsity Media Sports Network as the Hilton Cadets host the WFL Panthers here in the fourth and final game of this year's, the 6th annual Robbie Coppaway Cadet Christmas Classic, a tournament that honors the memory of Robbie Coppaway. His number 17 hangs in the rafters here at Lakeshore, here on the East Sheet. Robbie Coppaway, a 4-year member of the Cadets back in the mid to late 90s, played 94 through 99. Shortly after graduating, died tragically. The Cadets have been hosting this tournament for a few years now. This is the 6th in his memory. The Coppaway skate, the annual family skate on the rink beside us, will happen this evening at 6:30. If I can grab my notes and not get that wrong, 6:30 on the West rink. That'll actually be followed by the alumni game over here on the East rink at 8 o'clock. There you have a look at the number 17, retired in honor of Robbie. Coach Monfiletto speaks so highly of the young man, Robbie. Just a happy, bright kid who had a wonderful career here. And again, this weekend, every year is done in his honor. And I want to unofficially congratulate the Aquinas Little Irish. If my score calculation is correct, they will win the tournament. The Cadets would have had to win the first period to contend for the trophy. The Cadets can finish as close as 1 point to Aquinas. I will have to double check my math and make sure I'm right on that. But if I am, congrats to Aquinas on 2 real good games this weekend. But we got a good one brewing here as we head into the second period here, tied at 0. The story of the first period, penalty for each team. There was a major penalty on the WFL side that ended up not amounting to anything. They did a really good job of penalty killing for the first couple of minutes of it, and then Hilton took a penalty, 2-minute minor. That sort of negated each other. It was 4-4 for a little bit, and here we stand. 0s on the scoreboard as we head into the second. The Cadets have had the bulk of the chances. Seth Taylor, the goaltender at the Panther end, he's played really well. His opposing goaltender, the Hilton senior Luciano Chinappi, he's played real well at his end. Hasn't seen the fire that Taylor has, but hey, the scoreboard now says it is a tie ball game. We don't really play with the ball here, but you get what I'm saying. Want to once again thank everybody for tuning in, listening, watching, wherever you're going. Second period switches. Hilton going right to left. Panthers going left to right. Officials get everything ready. Good now takes a drop for the Cadets, and here we go. He wins it back. O'Neal skates into his zone. Slings one to center ice, finds Goodnow's skate, but now brought through center. Here comes Hilton. Across the blue line, digging in is Vela. Aiden Vela, backhand, tries to get out to the point. Can't quite get there to flag. Does come across. Sent out through to punt. Punt, can't quite find it. Chipped away through center ice, finds its way back to O'Neal once again for the Cadets. O'Neal fires cross ice. Now here's Goodnow coming through center. Goodnow, little bit of speed, gets through a couple guys. Goodnow to the net, shoots, he scores! What a move by the Hilton senior, Dom Goodnow. Here it is on your screen. Goodnow through 2 defenders. Gets through 5-hole, beats Taylor. The Hilton senior with his 2nd of the year, 2nd in as many nights. And the Cadets are on top 1-0 here, just 36 seconds into the second period. What a play for the Hilton senior. If you talked to Dom, he'd probably say he was disappointed heading into yesterday. Did not have any goals yet on the year. He's a senior. He's a captain of this team. He's earned that C. Certainly shouldn't be disappointed. This is a tough, hard-working player. But now his 2nd goal in as many days give the Cadets a 1-0 lead. Kept in by the Panthers. Trying to come through with Trappist. Trappist back with it on the stick. Behind the net, fires it in front. Chinappi knocks away at a couple bodies down there battling. Now it's scored free and comes away with Borelli. Borelli hauled down to center ice. Puck finds its way to Flag. Flag trying to get through a couple of guys. He does get to the net, loses the puck. Flag takes down Trappist, and I think we're going to have a penalty here to the Hilton senior, Jackson Flag. Good now from Vela. Jackson Flagg takes a seat with what appears to be a 2-minute minor for tripping. We'll wait for the official word on that one. But there's a Hilton senior. Flagg not in the lineup yesterday. He was among those that were not feeling well, but he's good to go today. Flagg, a talented player for this Hilton team, a senior, one of the offensive leaders. Long stride, long arms, strong player. He will sit for 2. Cadets clear it. 15 and 15 both give chase. That's fun. Fish and Worcester down there. Here come the Panthers, trying to set up their power play. Through center ice, here comes Trappist. Trappist trying to go all the way to the net. Backhand! Didn't get its way to Chinappy. That came from McCormick. There's Springer. Trying to get it out to the point to Worcester. Bounces away and out through center ice. Worcester giving chase. Fires it through center, but it ends up on Fish's stick. Now here's O'Neill for the Cadets. He fires one down through center ice and all the way down. This will waste a little bit more time on the penalty. Trappist. Cross ice backhand. There it is. To Mockley. Now it's dumped in by McCormick. Cross-checking the call against Jackson Flagg. I stand corrected. Now Goodnow with a break. Coming across the blue line to the net. Goodnow, wrist shot, he scores! What a play by the Hilton penalty killer extraordinaire, Dom Goodnow, the senior captain. His second goal in the last 2 minutes and change. This one short-handed. Here's another look at it. Through center ice, turns on a little bit of speed to the net. Wrist shot beats the goalie Taylor, stick side high. Goodnow gets his collapse from the bench, and the Cadets lead 2-0. Goodnow again, ferociously forechecking here on this penalty kill situation. He'll fire one down the ice. This has been quite a few minutes for that Hilton captain. Picked up by Worcester, slung around. Panthers looking to set up here on their power play. A couple of bodies bounce around in front of us here. Now slung back down the ice by the Cadets once again. Shot goes on to Taylor, who slings it away. Puts it on the stick of Abigail Ensworth, who will send it away. Chinappy behind his net. Puck bounced a little funny there out of that corner. Cadets will zing it around on the board. And out. Goes over Worcester's stick. That bouncing puck was tough to handle. Hilton's Evan Fish digs in. Another 15-on-15 battle here. Fish gets it. Penalty is over. Cadets have killed it. Now coming in off the wall. Wrist shot to the net. Here it is in front, still there. They score! There were a bunch of bodies in front. It looked to be put home by Trace Letcher. Shot had come in from the point. Here's another look at it. You've got Letcher throwing his hands up. It looks like his backhand found the back of the net. Tanner Smith was down there as well. We'll wait for the official word. That was a good play by Evan Fish to bring that puck loose and through. 3.5 minutes here into the second period. Hilton finds themselves up 3-0. Kept in, wrist shot to Chinappy. He will hang on. Guinot's wrist shot. Held by Chinappy. Guinot and Tanner Smith on the draw. Smith wins it. Brought out by Aiden Vela. Here's Aiden Vela trying to find some speed. Hilton coming back with numbers. 3-on-2. Vela to the net. Backhand around. Backhand to the net. Saved by Taylor. Out to the point. Flipped. Kept in on a flip with Josh Anstead.
The second goal scored by Dominic Goodnow at 2:30. Unassisted. That's Goodnow.
Announced on the second goal.
Third goal scored by Mortal. Trace Letcher at 3:34 in the second. Assisted by Ashton Kubiani on the 14. Tanner Smith. That's Letcher from Kubiani and Smith at 3:34.
There's your official word. We were right on the Letcher from Kubiani and Smith. Out to the point. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill sends it toward the net. And now we have a whistle. We've got a WFL player down here on the left corner from our position. You can see what happened down here. If I'm not mistaken, this kid's skate has broke. I'm almost certain that's what I'm looking at here. Face-off will be over here to Taylor's right. Draw won by the Cadets. Luke Manley won the draw, but now the puck comes out through center ice. Digging, chasing, Jake Trickler, turning on some speed. Behind the net, Mockley trying to battle for it. Now it squirts out to center ice. Kept by the Cadets. There's Wiza. Fires cross ice for O'Neill. O'Neill puts a move, comes to center ice. Another move, gets through. Leaves it in front of his bench, and then it's chipped in. Lost the handle on it over on the other side. That was Trent Letcher. Now through center ice, pass gets intercepted by Hilton's Manley once again. Bouncing around in front of our position down here. Puck will be found down to the right side of where I'm standing by Braden O'Neill. Here's the Hilton defenseman coming out of his zone. Skating through center ice. O'Neill leaves one at the point. Coming in, Letcher. Here's Letcher's shot to the net. Doesn't get there. Puck still loose just in front. Knocked out to the boards. And now we do have a whistle here. Tripping call coming against the Cadets. So in a first period that was marked by the Cadets having the most chances, but Taylor playing extraordinarily well. This period has opened up with the first 5.5 minutes or so with the Cadets getting on the board 3 times, but now also kind of bit of penalty trouble. You see Hilton's Steven Krause over there. He will go off 2 minutes for tripping. Panthers looking to perhaps use this power play as an opportunity to get on the board and cut this lead from 3-2. Puck comes all the way back to Taylor. Forechecking pressure on the penalty kill from the Cadets. Now sling down the ice. Fish ducks so as to not lose his head.
Announcement
on the Krause penalty. Here's Fish skating in with a head of steam, going past Blake Dutton. Puck gets tipped out of play and we'll have a face-off. Fish skates hard. You can say that about both of the Fish boys on the Hilton side. Evan, the senior, one of the goal-scoring leaders of this team. Ryan, the sophomore. Both skate hard. Good now wins the draw. Slung in by Michael Borelli. Chasing behind his net is Isaac Punt. Punt looking to set up his power play. Slings it around, can't find Trappist. Way out to center ice. O'Neill will have some time to back up and fire it up through center ice to kill some time. Couldn't quite find Good now. Trappist through center ice. Again on a Hilton stick. Brought in. Couldn't quite get free though, and now sent through center. Here come the Panthers. Wrist shot to Chenappy, who hangs on. Luch was in position there. Saw that the whole way. Gobbles that up. Here's another look at it. Coming in with some speed. Isaac Punt. Long reach. Nice snapping wrist shot. Low. Dangerous chance. Gano on the draw. Collected by the Cadets and slung down the ice. Here's Goodnow once again giving chase. Goodnow. Fiery forechecker, as we've mentioned before. O'Neill slings one in. Hilton will have to get onside. Hilton still offsides. Did not clear the zone. We'll have a face-off. Borelli came in with a head of steam. Got a little bit ahead of the puck itself. We'll have a face-off on the offsides call. 3-0 Cadets here. 10:09 to play. Second period here from Lakeshore as the Cadets take on the Panthers. And a whistle as that was played out of the air with a high stick collected by the man who knocked it down. That was Colin Trappist. We will now have a face-off to Taylor's right over here in the Panther zone. Goodnow wins the draw back to O'Neal. O'Neal to the front of the net. Fish tips one. Goes wide. Hunt was giving chase. 20 seconds and change left on the Cadet penalty. Good PK down here by the Cadets with pressure on the offensive zone. Now can't find the handle. Fish out in front for Goodnow. He can't quite get it. Goodnow, though, still coming free. Still with the puck. Great penalty kill from the Cadets. Out along the board. Kept in by Aiden Vela. Behind the net, Fish once again as the last 3 seconds will tick down. Evan Fish spinning around, still with the puck. Still with it. Gets loose. Punt can't quite knock him down. Out in front of the net. Here it is to O'Neal. O'Neal's wrist shot doesn't get through. And now collected by the Panthers and zung out of there. That'll be an icing call as the penalty had expired. Not sure zung is a word, but I'm going to go with that one. Here's another look at the chance by O'Neal. Couldn't quite get it there. Hilton with a lot of pressure buzzing in the last 45 seconds or so of the penalty kill. Great job at the other end of the ice by the Cadets, killing that penalty. Tanner Smith will take the draw for Hilton. Bounces sideways. Chipped out to center by McCormick. Now back into the Panther zone. Dutton giving chase behind his net. Here's Blake Dutton. Can't find McCormick. Now it does come free and out through center ice. Here come the Panthers, 2-on-2. Springer, wrist shot. Tipped, hits the glass behind. Luch down here. Now taken by the Cadets. Oh, out in front. Nobody there. Now through center ice. Kubiati couldn't quite find it. Here comes Smith. Smith across the blue line. Smith along the left wing. Centers it, but goes to Springer's stick for the Panthers. Springer bounces one off the boards. McCormick clears one out of the zone. Now out to center ice. Back on the stick of Trace Letcher. Here come the Panthers. Coming through center is Trappist. Trappist across the blue line. Trappist puts a move on, gets shoved off the puck by Goodnow. Slung around all the way around by Trace Letcher. No icing. Flag giving chase. Good hard force by Jackson Flag. Now centering pass, can't quite find the mark. Flag went in with a real burst of speed. This pass couldn't quite make it all the way down. Hilton will regroup in their zone. Evan Fish tips it away to center. Here's Flag once again. Skating on the left wing to center. Wrist shot, side of the net. Flag coming in off the wall. Bounces off his opposite number. Not his opposite number, I'm sorry. That's 28. That's Trappist. Now Flag shoving with James Worcester over in front of the Hilton bench. Worcester showing some emotion here, as was Jackson Flag. We'll see what the call is. The official talking to Worcester. Worcester's going to go off, as is Jackson Flag, it appears. We will have coincidental penalties here. Here's another look at it. Contact in front of the Hilton bench. And it looks like Flag and Worcester behind the play. Here it is once again. They will both go off. We're going to skate 5-on-5. I'm going to assume 2 minutes each for roughing, but we'll wait for Mr. Miller's voice here above us to confirm that. Nevertheless, 7:34 to play here. 3-0 Cadets. Face off to Seth Taylor's left. Comes free right in front of the net. What a glove save by Seth Taylor. Stephen Krause looks incredulous. The shoulder shrug. I don't know what more I can do there, says that kid. Seth Taylor, what a play. Right to Krause, glove save. Chipped out to center ice. Here come the Panthers. Here's Trappist. Putting some speed on. Tries to go to wrist shot. Now a slap shot all the way. Save by Chinapi. Great chance down here from the Panthers. Best chance of the game for WFL at this point. Chinapi comes up big for Hilton. Now kept in by the Cadets. Borelli tries to push through. Out to the blue line and out for the Panthers. Center ice. O'Neal disrupts. Sends one in. He can't find Trent Letcher, who does dig and tries to follow. Fired off the boards by Dutton. Letcher once again fires it behind the net. Here's Kraus. Kraus trying to come around, chased by Springer. Kraus out to the point. That's Trace Letcher. To the net, doesn't get there.
30 for roughing. That's Wooster for roughing. Hilton penalty by number 18, Jackson Flag at 9:30 cross-checking. And that's flag for cross-checking.
So that was half right. We got a roughing penalty to Worcester and a cross-checking penalty to Jackson Flag. Those two guys will each spend a couple of minutes in the penalty box as we skate 5-on-5. Face off to Taylor's right. Draw controlled by the Cadets. Centering pass from Manley didn't find the mark, but the Cadets keep it in. There's Ryan Fish. Fish slings it around. Dutton tries to fire it on. He does. Dutton's pass finds Lawton. Lawton coming out of the zone. Cross ice. Bounces off a trickler, and now here come the Cadets back the other way. Center ice. Assessing his options here is Trace Letcher. Fired in. Giving chase is Fish. That's Ryan Fish. Behind the net, he's battling down there with Dutton. Fish back in front. Centering pass to Manley. Couldn't quite get one going. A shot, that is. Now battle through center ice. Chipped away by the Panthers all the way down. Punts bounce off the boards, will come down past the Hilton red line. We'll have an icing call here. 5:40 to play. Second period, 3-0 your score. Cadets on top. Scoreboard says Hilton 3, WFL nothing, but I've been super impressed today with the play of Seth Taylor. Cannot speak enough about this goaltender for the Panthers. Now coming in, nice save by the kid I was just talking about. Smith went to the net hard. Smith off the left wing, now fired around, kept in though. Here's Vela at the point for the Cadets. Vela, wrist shot toward the net, bouncer doesn't get there. Toward the net once again, giving chase is Trappist for the Panthers. Behind the net. Trappist ahead for Derleth. Derleth trying to get it to center ice, but it's kept in by the Cadets. Here comes Vela, Peyton Vela. Peyton Vela gets shoved off the puck by Gano. Kept in by Hilton. There's Braden O'Neill. O'Neill skating around. Wrist shot toward the net. Zings it wide. Now behind the net, Isaac Punt. He'll fire it around, trying to get it out to center ice. He does get it across the blue line. O'Neill couldn't control it. Come all the way back to the Hilton end. Picked up by Aiden Vela. Aiden Vela behind his net. Fires one ahead. This bounces off a Hilton stick, but well to the wrong side of the red line. We'll have an icing against Hilton here. 4:38 to play. The Cadets on top. Great pace of play here throughout this second period. Some of those early stoppages, puck bouncing into the ceiling, those things have stopped. A couple of goals, a couple of penalties certainly, but great pace here. As I say that, a puck gets thrown into the netting. Of course, of course. That's life, folks. We'll have another Gano versus Goodnow face-off here to Chinappi's right. Goodnow wins it back. Here's Josh Anstedt. Freshman defenseman sends it around. Anstedt again behind his net. He'll send it back the other way. Looking for Trace Letcher. Couldn't quite get there, but now Letcher puts on a move and does get the puck out across the blue line through to center ice. Here's Letcher with Fish 2-on-1. Letcher looking in front, doesn't find his man. Now sent in front. Here come the Panthers up across through center ice. This is punt. Wrist shot to Chinappi, kick save. Gano giving chase behind his net, bounces away. Behind the Hilton net, I should say. Good now, couldn't get it out to center ice, then it does, goes right behind him. Now it's chipped in by the Panthers once again. Kept in, nice play down there by Gano. Gano, wrist shot toward Chinappi. Chinappi will cover up. That was one of those weird, dangerous ones, fluttering along the ground. Chinappi saw it, but then saw some red shirts coming his way. He will hang on. Face-off will come to Luch's right. Springer will take the draw against Hilton's Luke Manley. Manley wins it. Off the boards and out of the zone. Here come the Cadets. Changing sides is Aiden Vela. Vela chases, dumps it in and chases it himself. Here he comes. To the front of the net, nobody there. Nice play by Aiden Vela. Here's a wrist shot from the point from Trent Letcher. Doesn't find its mark. Front of the net, backhand save by Taylor. Letcher once again trying to send it to the net off a stick. Letcher again with a chance off a hand this time. Trent Letcher, the freshman. Retreating is O'Neill. O'Neill bothered by McCormick, but he gets away. Here comes Letcher once again. Letcher across the blue line. Nice move. Skates to the net. Wrist shot gets there. Save Taylor. O'Neill at the point. O'Neill slides one inside into the slot. Wrister doesn't quite get to the net. Behind the Hilton net. Nice move to come free was Trappist. Body's bouncing around down here as Trappist tries to come free with it at center ice. Hilton will have to change up down here. Switching sides, the Panthers, but finds its way to O'Neill. Here comes Springer. Springer giving chase. Hilton's Aiden Vela. And now sent out center ice. Here comes Trent Letcher once again. Letcher leaves one for O'Neill. Puck's loose though. Sent away to center ice. Here come the Panthers. There's Springer. Springer had a bounce pass that couldn't quite connect with McCormick. Now here come the Cadets through center ice. Great back and forth right now. Pass, shot from O'Neill. High over the net. Trace Letcher tries to send one to the front of the net. Kept in now at the point by his brother Trent. Zing down the ice by the Panthers. Cadets in control of the action at the Panther side of the ice. Panthers welcome a breather right here. Taylor coming up big, but a faceoff will disrupt the momentum there built by the Cadets. 1:42 here to play in the second period. Hilton up 3-0. To the point. Now out through center ice. Dumped in, giving chase is Mockley. Kept in, wrist shot, slap shot I should say. Stopped in front of the net. Punch shot didn't get all the way there. Dumped in by Kraus. Now the Panthers are going to take it away. Kept in by Kraus. Here's Kraus on his backhand along the right wing. Switches to a forehand out to the point. Wrister from Wiza bounces and hits the ceiling. We will have a face-off here in the Panther zone. 1:08 to play. This has been excellent action here. Certainly more so for the Cadets. Panthers, though, outstanding fight. Now puck tipped all the way back into the Hilton zone. One off a Cadet stick. I think it was O'Neill. Irregardlessly, not a word. The puck is all the way back. No icing as the Cadets try to regroup in their own zone. Pass doesn't find Flag. Flag bumps off his opposite number, punt. Giving chase is Wooster. He zings it around, all the way around. This puck is going to find its way all the way behind Chinappy for an icing. As we are under a minute to play here in the second. Faceoff will come all the way over to Taylor's left. Dom Goodnow will take the draw against Jake Trickler. Trickler wins it. Backhand behind the net. Worcester can't control it. Here's Fish for the Cadets. Fish putting on some speed behind the net. Comes free. Fish, stick handling, trying to find a little more room. Now in front of the net. Shot from O'Neill, didn't quite get there. Cadets putting on a little bit more pressure here with under a minute to go. Retreating into his own zone down there is Isaac Punt. Punt's trying to switch sides, sends it around. Can't find Mockley. Mockley at center ice trying to battle O'Neill. O'Neill spins around, puts a move, gets it to the center. That's Fish who threw it to the center. And the horn sounds, and we've got the end of the second period. An early 2-goal outburst from the Cadets from Don Goodnow paces the Cadets. A third goal from Trace Letcher gives you the score here, as after 2 periods of play from Lakeshore, the Hilton Cadets lead the WFL Panthers 3-0. Folks, hope you're enjoying this one at home. Stay with us. We will have the third period and some analysis of what you've seen so far today. You are watching Varsity Ice Hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video. It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long. Wide open. Perazzi. He gets it. Perazzi. Foot raise. 10, 5. Make it. Touchdown. Punch. Power punch.
Little trickery. Ryder gets it back. Goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch.
Just Ross Simmons strips him. That's loose. And Ross Simmons is going to take this in the other direction. Make it. Touchdown. Touchdown East.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Are you settling for a boring live stream? Can't see the players' uniforms? No audio? Camera not following the action? Consider a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. our announcers help tell the story of your game.
Goes McCarthy. He's got up. He's in. Touchdown, Farmingdale.
We feature multiple camera angles, guaranteed to capture all the action.
Touchdown, Oceanside.
Plus added features like graphics, instant replay.
Yeah, the shooters are going to shoot here at Bethpage. One of many threes on the day.
Interviews, and more. It's your time to shine. And with Varsity Media, now you can. Contact us today and book a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone 516-403-2050.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Baker, one man to beat. Collier can't get him. Baker gives Victor the lead.
Headed by McQuaid, and they score.
The Braves get it back. Quick shot, and a score for San Diego. Wide open for Ozzie. He gets it. Touchdown, McQuaid. Punch, power punch. On the shot and a goal. Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang, Braves have it. Let's see, they shoot it. Score.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
As Mr. Miller welcomes everyone back to the ice, I would like to welcome everybody back to Lakeshore Ice Hockey Arena, the East Sheet. Here you're staring down at the Hilton Cadets coming back on the ice with the WFL Panthers. This battle here on day 2 of the Ravi Kapway Cadet Christmas Classic. The Cadets lead 3-0 here after 2. We're coming into the third period in just a couple of minutes. Folks, once again, I am Bill Smith. Thank you for joining us here. We've got a super entertaining hockey game going right here. This has been a true battle back and forth. The Cadets have certainly had more chances, but great goaltending play from Seth Taylor has kept this game pretty close. Some good play through the middle of the ice here from both teams. As you see, one of our goals here from Dom Goodnow, the Hilton captain. Cadets and Panthers 0-0 after one period, and then the second period started very quickly for Hilton. Just 30 seconds in, and then not too long after that was the second goal. Goodnow scoring both of them. The second one shorthanded. Here's a look at the first goal. Goodnow bursting through 2 defenders. Pots it right there, just 33, 34 seconds in. What a play by the Hilton senior captain. He gets the Cadets their second goal not too long after that. And that gives us, after a Trace Letcher goal, a few minutes later, that gives us our score here of 3-0. There's a look at the Letcher goal, kind of a scrum in front, potted home by Trace Letcher. Both these teams this weekend, and really this season, it's a theme of overcoming. It's a theme of continuing to battle, continuing to grind. Both these teams with 1 win entering today, but neither of these teams showing any quit through any of the weeks we've had our season so far. Both coaches super proud of their group. I mentioned Coach Punt talking about his squad just coming together. Just honestly, I don't even want to use the word challenge. That might not be the correct way to frame this, but their roster is made up of kids from 7 different schools. You've got Geneva represented by a few, and then you've got 1 player from Bloomfield, 1 from Mid-Lakes, Marcus Whitman, Calmac, Red Jacket, and then 2 from Minders. This is a team that comes from all over their Finger Lakes to come together and practice every day and play together in games. Coach Punt, again, I know I mentioned this in the pregame or the first period, he's just so proud about how they represent all of those communities and are just a together group in the locker room, and could not be happier with it. As the faceoff starts. Faceoffs don't really sound, maybe clashing on the ice, I don't know. But here we go, underway, third period. Thrown into the Hilton zone and now fired out center ice for Jackson Flagg. Here come the Cadets. Taylor pushes it away. Flagg into the corner. He was battling down there with Trick, and now into the front of the net, he scores! Dom Goodnow! A hat trick for the Hilton captain. Puck comes loose in front. Dom Goodenow finds it, wrists it, fires it in. Cadets now up 4-0. 22 seconds into the third period. Here's another look at it. Dom comes in from the corner. He's got it. Wrister fires it home. What a play by the Hilton captain. A Hattie for the captain here. Puck hits the netting, pauses us here a few seconds later. 4-0 your score as Hilton's number 4 gets his 4th goal of the year. That was just too much fun to put together right there, folks. Here's another look at it. Goodenow off the right wing corner. Wrister fired in. Hilton's up 4-0. Played in by the Cadets. Slung around by Worcester.
22 seconds of the third period. Assisted by number 18, Jackson Flag. That's good now for Flag at 22 seconds.
Flag gets the apple on the goal. Now kept in by the Cadets. Chipped into the corner by Trickler. Slung around by Hilton's Peyton Vella. Now battling down there was Jason Lincoln. He took a hard check. He'll go off. Puck finds its way to Taylor, who holds on. Both teams will make changes here as we'll have a face-off just a minute and a second here into the third period. 4-0 your score in favor of the Hilton Cadets. Hilton facing their own adversity with, we've mentioned it a couple of times, few kids not able to play this weekend. Seniors and leaders for this team. And the young squad has come up. Hilton scored 6 goals yesterday from 6 different players. That's how much of a group this team has been this weekend. Shot didn't find its way to Champion. Here come the Cadets out through, across the blue line, now through center ice. Here comes Letcher. That's Trace Letcher, the senior. Chipped out to center ice. Here comes Springer back the other way for WFL. Behind the net, Champion can't play it. Springer pushes Smith down. Now in front of the net, chipped away. Wrister from the point, bounces off a defender. That's Trent Letcher. Nope, that's not 2. That's 21, that's Peyton Vella. Nice play by Peyton Vella over there. Sent through center ice. Now here's Vella intercepting a pass, can't quite control it. Backhanded away by Colin Trappis. Coming through center, here comes Trace Letcher. Digging is Goodenow behind the net. He'll battle down there with Coors. Goodenow escapes. Off the right wing, Wrister through the slot all the way back behind the net. Now around on the boards, Trace Letcher. Chips it in the corner, back on his stick, behind the net. Out to the point to O'Neill. O'Neill, wrist shot from the point, can't quite find it. Evan Fish into the corner now. Pushed by Dunton. Evan Fish trying to score free, he does. Good control here by Hilton's Evan Fish. Out to O'Neill. O'Neill, wrist shot toward the net, stopped. Nice play down there by Leo Coors. Kept in by the Cadets. Goodenow battling with Springer. And now punched out to center ice. This will give the Panthers time to regroup. Cadets will have to get themselves back together and push it in. Here come the Cadets. O'Neill chasing. Coming in from the blue line, now below the goal line. O'Neill back out from the circle. Wrister behind the net. Pass found its way to Kubiati, but now it's coming out through center ice. Here come the Panthers. Hard check on Colin Trappis, but here's Springer in front of the net. Backhand over the net. Dangerous play there. Now the cross-ice pass can't quite find Jake Trickler. That came from McCormick. McCormick again. He'll slap one through center ice, knocked down by O'Neill. O'Neill trying to hang on from his stomach. He fires a pass. That sequence was O'Neill hitting the ice, backhanding a pass to Manley from his belly. Manley's wrist shot is held by Taylor. We'll have a face-off. Behind the Panther net, here's Borelli. Borelli with it off the left wing. Can't find it. Wrists it back in, though. Here's Letcher. Letcher bounce off the board. He can't quite get control. Here comes Mockley. Kept in by the Cadets. Letcher's wrist shot to Taylor. Taylor holds on. Taylor gives the puck to the official. We will have another face-off here. To his right. Draw controlled by the Panthers. Rister out. Flipped out over everybody. Finds its way to center ice. Parker Lawton couldn't get the handle. Hilton's Trace Letcher to center. Now intercepted. Trying to come free was Worcester. Along the boards, Worcester once again. Along that left wing half wall. Battling. Pushing and shoving. Worcester comes through with the puck again. Now coming to the net. Rister doesn't go. Nice play from McCormick down there. Now here comes Hilton's Trent Letcher with some speed. He's all alone. Nice back check defensive play. He did get a backhand shot off Letcher. It goes wide. Couldn't find the number of Worcester down there. That was a great piece of defensive back checking to disrupt Letcher's play to the net. Worcester was shaken, but he seems to be okay. There's Trickler. Backhands. Comes out in front of his net. Dangerous spot for the Cadets. Worcester goes wide. Smith giving chase. Here's Kraus. Puck gets thrown out to center ice. Anstedt will have to retreat as the Cadets will tag up and get back on side. Taylor controls behind his net. Vela chasing. Out toward the blue line and kept in by Aiden Vela. Now brought to the blue line and out by the Panthers. Trying to make a move, trying to get free with Trappist. Trappist backhand into the corner, chipped away by O'Neill. Two skilled defensemen in this game battling down there. That was a fun little hockey play for those of us who love this sport. Now cross-ice pass from Springer. The shot goes over Chinappi. Tips off, it hits something up too high. Ceiling or net or both, we will have a face-off. Good battle down here at this end. Here's the pass from Springer, the wrister. That actually might have gone off of Aiden Vela. Now it's chipped over toward Chinappi, who will tip it away. Peyton Vela tries to get out, but he can't quite control it. Goes behind the Hilton net. Here's O'Neill. Cross ice finds Vela. Here's Peyton Vela, trying to dig, trying to chase. Blake Dutton chasing him. Center. Nobody there. O'Neill keeps it in. Kraus battling with Ensworth. Puck will tip out of play, and we will have a face-off here with 10:54 to play in the third. Hilton with a commanding 4-0 lead here in the final game of the 6th annual Robbie Copaway Cadet Christmas Classic here from Lakeshore. Cadet hosted tournament here in the 6th annual tradition here right around Christmas time each year. Flag digs it behind the net. Here's Goodnow. Goodnow with a hat trick today. Goodnow loses his skate. Slips. Puck now pushed along the boards. Ensworth sends it along out to the point. Now sent to the net. Kick save. Aiden Vela's little wrist shot along the ice. That turned more dangerous than I think anyone expected. Sent away out to the point. Kept in by the Cadets. Coming in from the line was Vela. Vela to flag. Flag cross ice for Goodnow. Couldn't find him. Fish behind the net. Banged off the boards by the Panthers. This will come all the way down and cross for an icing. Panthers doing everything they can to just stop the momentum right there. Hilton was buzzing once again. Goodnow connected from flag on the first goal this period. They were buzzing around again right there. Taken out of the zone. Here comes Mauchley. Mauchley across the Hilton blue line. Mauchley into the corner. Out in front. Dangerous spot there. It actually goes off a Hilton skate. But Chinappi will cover up. It would have been an unfortunate bounce, but Chinappi was there. Here's another look at it. Nice play by Mauchley to battle all the way there, and then it goes off of what looks like maybe Wise's skate. Draw controlled, brought out by Hilton. Here come the Cadets back 2-on-2. Pushed in, flying in, Ryan Fish. Fish gets tied up at the other end, but now Mockley once again, right in front of his bench, he comes free. Puck chipped away from him. Here come the Cadets. This is Manley. Kubiati behind the net. Kubiati with it. Looking cross ice, finds his man. Here's Letcher. Letcher to the net. Tipped away. Held in the corner. Trying to get it to the front was Ryan Fish. Here's Kubiati. Kubiati coming out of the corner. Battling with McCormick. McCormick and Kubiati. Kubiati still in control behind the net. Switching sides. Now looking for his man. Skating to the slot. Couldn't get it there. There comes Parker Lawton through center ice. Parker Lawton, a grinder of a player. I liked his game yesterday from where I sat in the PA booth watching the first game WFL played here yesterday. Behind the net, in the corner I should say, Peyton Vela comes free. Here come the Panthers, back the other way. Out for Springer. Springer to the net, wrist shot, goes up. Chinappi got a piece of it and it found the netting. Springer came free with Trappist. Here's another look at it. Trappist leaves it for Springer. Springer in front of two guys. Does get a real nice wrist shot off. He battled off, shrugged off two different players to get a really nice shot. Chinappi the save. Ensworth fires it around. Banging down there was Trappist. He goes down, but it is kept in by the Panthers. Ensworth shoves it behind the net. Back there is Springer. Puck's loose, kept in from the point. Kors couldn't get it to the net. Now a backhand to Chinappi. He makes the save. Trappist was there in front. Chinappi covers up, hangs on. We will have a face-off. Good pressure in the last half minute, 45 seconds from the Panthers. Springer on the draw with the Cadets good now. Brought out by the Cadets. Here's Borelli. Borelli shoved against the boards. Flag digs it out from behind the net. Flag coming off the wing. Backhand toward the net. Taylor sees it. Tried to shove it away. Puck still loose. Now from behind the net, here's Goodnow. Out to the point, he finds Vela. Vela wristing it toward the net, hits a couple of bodies, and now flipped out towards center ice. Giving chase, Hilton's Josh Anstedt. Bounce it off the board for Vela. Vela around trying to keep it away from Trappist, who was pushing in. Trappist fighting with Vela. Puck came loose in front of the net. Vela bangs off the boards. A couple of bodies fighting for it down there. That's Springer. Good now, Borelli. Bunch of bodies down there. Here's Anstedt again. Anstedt tries to push it free. Does squeeze it loose for Flag out to center ice. Flag and Goodnow trying to get free. Flag shoving with Kors. Here's Goodnow once again. Center ice. Takes it himself. Puck goes deep. Goodnow gives chase. Goodnow still with the puck. Still with it. Puts the brakes on. Wrist shot. Taylor knocks it off with a blocker. Lawton couldn't quite find it. All the way to Anstedt. Anstedt, wrister, goes to the net. Knocked down by Flag. Flag played it with a glove. Panthers bring it free. Here's Trappist. Trappist puts on the brakes. Wrist shot through a guy, and he scores! A hard wrister between the legs of a defender. I don't think Luciano Chinappi saw it. What a shot from Colin Trappist. Buries it for the Panthers' first goal of the game. There's another look at it. Shot goes through the defender's legs. Chinappi never saw it. That went through Aiden Vela. What a shot. Colin Trappist gets on the board. Trying to find in my notes here. That is his first goal this season. Congratulations to number 28. That was a heck of a shot. 4-1 your score here. Cadets still on top. Puck squirts over to Chinappi, who slings it into the corner. Can't get it away from Mockley, though. Mockley out in front. Puck's there. Chinappi was down. Puck comes free. Mockley again to the front of the net. Body's falling. These last couple of minutes have really been dominated pressure-wise, sustained pressure. Something Coach Punt said would be needed today to play their game. Certainly getting some now. Mockley again in front, can't find Lawton. Here come the Cadets. Here's Braden O'Neill. O'Neill through center. Trying to get around a couple of guys. Now it's backhanded out, but kept in by the Cadets. Anstead slings it around. McCormick sees it go past him. Cadets keep it to the front of the net. Here's a shot. Saved by Taylor. Puck still loose. Behind the net now. Tanner Smith had a look at it. Now bringing it away are the Panthers. Great scoring chance by the Cadets. Tanner Smith down there with a look. Nice save by Taylor. Now coming across, here come the Cadets again. Wrister to the net. Peyton Vela couldn't find it. Anstead backs up, fires in, and Hilton will have to tag up, keep this own side. Worcester bounces one off the boards to center ice, trying to find the goal scorer, Trappist, but it's intercepted by O'Neill. Here comes O'Neill in off the right wing. O'Neill to the front of the net. Shot and save. Nice play. Tanner Smith to the front. Save by Taylor. Another save by Taylor. Smith behind the net. There's Steven Krause now battling along the left wing. Moving from the half wall toward the benches. Here comes Mockley. Mockley through center, trying to find Trappist. Does, but it's going to be offside. Trappist has gone in a little early. Here's Goodnow through center ice. Hilton's captain with a hat trick today. Goodnow spinning, shooting. Wrister, save Taylor. Mockley tries to flip it. Goodnow couldn't keep it in the zone. He sort of brought it with him as he left. Hilton will regroup. Dumped in, now Borelli. Slides one to O'Neill. O'Neill in front of the net. Wrister, save Taylor. Fish with a nice chance. Behind the net, Goodnow. Trying to look to the point for Vela. Now Goodnow back behind the net again. Out to the point for O'Neill. O'Neill, cross ice pass, finds Borelli. Borelli to the net, goes wide. O'Neill. O'Neill deep. Goodnow out to the point. Goodnow, slap shot goes wide. This is going to get all the way out to center ice. Hilton will have to regroup here. Oh, Vela playing a little bit of keep away, and he takes a trip. Great sequence at the other end by the Cadets. Great pressure from Goodnow and Borelli and Fish. Vela and O'Neill. But now Hilton will go on the power play here. Up 3 goals here with 3:31 to play. Hilton will have a 2-minute man advantage. A couple of power play goals yesterday, none today. Nice chip getting at the center ice by the Panthers. Springer giving chase. O'Neill for the Cadets. O'Neill stick handling through center. Here comes the Cadets, Braden O'Neill. Across the blue line, leaves it for Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith back for O'Neill. O'Neill to the net. Wrister, saved by Taylor. Goodnow bangs off a body. Here's Smith again. Smith behind the net. Off to the edge. Here's O'Neill. From the slot, deep slot, fires a wrist shot, hits the boards. Jackson flag out for O'Neill. O'Neill slides it over for Vela. Vela wrist shot to the net, save Taylor. Great puck movement by the Cadets. Being very patient, looking for their shooting lanes. Vela had one. Trappist the goal scorer. The man sitting in the penalty box right now. Draw to Taylor's left. McCormick tried to fire it around. Now chipped along the boards. Kept in by Smith. Smith around for Flag. Flag has it tipped away from his stick. Gano tried to get away from it. Now it's out to the point. Vela shot to the net. Save Taylor. Another save. Once again, Smith's down there. Puck is free. Ref hasn't blown it. They're putting it in. It's a goal. He scores. This was a cluster of a goal down there. I'm not certain who ends up getting the tally. Possibly flag. We'll have to take a look at it here. There's Tanner Smith. Puck is free. Puck is free. In comes O'Neill. O'Neill and Smith were down there. Referee pointing. Unofficially, I'm going to give it to Tanner Smith until I'm told otherwise. I think Taylor thought that puck was covered. The referee was right there above it. You can see him here pointing, following the puck crossing the line. Nevertheless, 5-1 Hilton with 2:18 to play here in the third. Brought in by the Panthers. Here's McCormick. He gets taken down as he sends it deep. Mockley now. Battles along the boards, taken away. Here come the Cadets through center ice. Here's Luke Manley. Bounces one for Ryan Fish. Now out for Trent Letcher. Manley across the blue line, trying to battle Letcher now. The fight from this line. Two kids activated yesterday and a freshman. Great battle from the youth. That goal does go to flag.
Assisted by number 7, Aiden Vela. That's flag for Vela at 14:39.
The goal does go to flag. He must have been the last guy to touch it down there in that scrum. Here's O'Neill up the right wing. O'Neill, wrister, save Taylor. Vela with the save as well. Or save, assist. Tanner Smith out from behind. Finds Letcher. Smith once again from the corner. Cross ice pass. They score! Ryan Fish! Ryan Fish gets his first of the season. Ryan Fish activated for this weekend. That is a big goal for that kid. There's the celebration right here on your screen. A lot of hugs for the Hilton sophomore. Offsides against the Panthers. The Ears will regroup. We got a minute to play here in the third following the goal you're going to see right here. Cross ice. What a pass. What a finish. Smith to Fish. Chinappi will cover up a few seconds in from there. This has been a weekend of a host of contributors for the Hilton Cadets. This is not a team that depends on one or two kids to score all the goals. This is a very balanced team, and there's been a lot of goal scorers. Like I said yesterday, 6 goals, 6 goal scorers. Today, we do have the Goodnow hat trick, but 4 goal scorers in 6 goals. Played out to center ice by Colin Trapp.
Assisted by number 14, Tanner Smith.
Fish from Smith. Krause's wrist shot went over the net. He battles down there. Peyton Vela down deep. Here's Krause behind the net. Krause trying to find Vela. Along the boards is Springer. Springer backhands behind his net. Here's McFadden. McFadden tries to come free. The puck is loose. Oh, nice chip. Get that away. That was a dangerous spot. Fired in by Anstedt. Hilton clears the zone, but that will do it. The Hilton Cadets, 0-4-2 on the season coming into this weekend, get a pair of big wins, 6-2 and 6-1 here this evening, defeating the WFL Panthers. Great battle from this Panther team. I know I said at the beginning of the broadcast for yesterday's score, that 6-1 score does not tell the entire tale. This is a hard-working, talented Panther team. Cadets on top, though, tonight, 6-1 in the fourth and final game of the 6th annual Robbie Copaway Cadet Christmas Classic. If I may unofficially give the player of the game to Dom Goodnow for his hat trick. He leads the way for the Cadets. We're going to now get a word or two from the Hilton coach, Chris Montoletto.
Applause for the WFL Panthers.
Panthers wrapped up here is Coach Chris
Well, Cadets, I'd
Monfiletto.
like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the 6th annual Robbie Copperway Cadet Christmas Classic here at Lakeshore Hockey Arena. This weekend showcase some outstanding hockey, but also honor the young man for which this tournament is named, and his family. Robbie Copperway was a 4-year varsity player for the Cadets. Everyone who ever came in contact with Robbie would always walk away with a smile, because that was the type of individual that he was. He genuinely cared about people. A competitor on and off the ice, Robbie was at his best when he was around people. He cared deeply for others, especially his family. Robbie had a great career at Hilton, and his work ethic in games and practices, love of the game, and his positive attitude are qualities that define his personality. In December of 1999, Robbie tragically passed away. But his spirit and passion is lived in how the players of this program strive to embrace the qualities that Robbie had. Dedication, passion, and character. He is missed, but he will never be forgotten. When anyone talks about the first family of Hilton hockey and what this program stands for, it begins and ends with the Copperway family. Sheila and Blaine Copperway and their extended family have supported Hilton hockey with a commitment to the annual alumni game and open skate in Robbie's honor. Their involvement in the Robbie Copperway Scholarship, given each year to a senior player, is the most honored award given by the Hilton Hockey Program and signifies the character, work ethic, and dedication that the Copperway family encompasses. Let's have a nice round of applause for the Copperway family that we're here tonight. Once again, we would like to thank the WFL Panthers for being here today. We have nominated our most outstanding player of the game. That player is from Hilton, number 4, Captain Dominic Jonas.
My unofficial player of the game is the official player of the game. Heck of a game from the senior captain there with a hat trick.
We have a memorial stage starting at 6:30 on the West Rink. We have the alumni game at 8 o'clock here. Once again, thank you for being here this weekend. I appreciate it.
Your final score here in the 4th and final game of this year's Robbie Copperway Cadet Christmas Classic. Hilton 6, WFL 1. Want to thank on behalf of the Hilton Central School District, WFL, Aquinas, and the Geneseo Avon Livonia team, the combination Laker team, those 3 teams joining us here for this wonderful tournament, honoring Robbie Copperway every season here from Lakeshore. Outstanding game from both squads. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank Kyle and Steve for getting the pictures out to everybody. I want to thank Joel for pushing the buttons, being the master of the board over here. Once again, I am Bill Smith. Couldn't hear me without those guys. Couldn't see all this without all of us. So, hey, thanks everybody for watching. Once again, Hilton 6, WFL 1. You have been watching Varsity Ice Hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos,